So today we are going to be discussing something that's been sparked from one simple tweet from Tommy Andreasen, and to be honest, I found this to be really interesting, which is why I really wanted to discuss it with all of you today. So without further ado, let's do that. But really quickly, if you haven't already and do appreciate the content I put out on a daily basis, feel free to consider subscribing to the channel. We are on the road to 4,000 subscribers, so at the very least, please do consider it. With this being said, on with the video. Now, this is obviously how it always goes when we discuss tweets from Tommy Andreasen. Someone on Twitter asked him the following: "Hey, has Lloyd reached its full potential?" And then Tommy Andreasen responded with just, "Lloyd's potential is complicated," and that was it. Now, this is particularly interesting because this, in my opinion, to me, kind of hints at the fact that maybe Lloyd hasn't quite reached his full potential as we know it. Obviously, in Season 2, we were led to believe that him unlocking the golden power and becoming the Spinjitzu Master was his full potential, but this kind of leads us to believe that maybe that wasn't all there was to be unlocked, and maybe something else is going to be happening this season. Now, I may make a full video discussing a different aspect of this, which will be coming out in the next few days, hopefully, but as it is, maybe there is something else to be unlocked for the second time around fighting the Crystal King, which we know to be the Overlord from the sets. So yeah, what's going to be going on? Now personally, I believe if we are assuming that another one is coming, I'm going to bet that this golden Oni form that we see in the sets has something to do with it. I mean, from a basic standpoint, it would make sense, right? He's gold, his original true potential was golden, so at a very base level, it would make sense, and considering he's fighting the Overlord for a second time, it would definitely make sense for him to be unlocking another true potential, and maybe that would explain why this is apparently a little bit confusing and a little bit complicated according to Tommy Andreasen. So I'm just going to throw that out there. Realistically, I really don't actually have a clue, because in my opinion, there is just so many endless possibilities to this subject that honestly, to me, it just seems a little bit impossible to actually come up with any sort of theories regarding it, just because it's so vague and we just don't know enough about it just yet. But I will definitely be expecting this to be answered towards the end of Crystallized, once we get more details regarding what's going to be happening with Lloyd and of course the Overlord. But for now, yeah, I'm just going to throw it out there that maybe something else will be happening with Lloyd, and that maybe he will be getting a second true potential of sorts, which will help him defeat the Overlord in some way or another later on in the season. So yeah, as I said, very confusing, but that's basically all I can truly come up with for now. But either way, this is a really interesting topic to discuss, and it's something I wanted to bring to the light because it hasn't really been that much of a big topic recently, and although it hasn't been too big of a topic, I think it's really, really interesting and important to discuss, because this could potentially be playing a huge role in Crystallized. But with all of this being said, what do you guys think about this? Do you agree with me? Do you have any other potential ideas? Feel free to let me know down below in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. With all of this being said, feel free to drop a like on today's video if you did enjoy it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also hit that notification bell so you guys can be the first to keep up to date on all of the latest Ninjago news and content right here on the channel. With all of this being said, guys, I will see you all in my next one, coming out very, very soon. Goodbye.